made his pit stop.
And guess who's in the lead?
Carlos Munoz goes to the front with 10 laps to go.
And really no surprise, guys, because he's an Andretti car. And Andretti, you think about from a year ago how they really struggled in this race, but came here with a new Honda package, and they have been so strong ever since they unloaded off the trailer.
A lot of lead changes late in the race in recent years. We talked about this being the most competitive time in the history of the 500 this last decade. I don't think we've seen the last lead change yet. Question is, will there be more than one before the checkered flag? How many will there be?
He's opening up the air for everybody behind him, so they'll be right back on him probably in a lap and a half. It's very difficult to lead Alan around here.
As you guys were mentioning before, they've all pitted on the same lap with Carlos Munoz and Newgarden and Kanaan, and Hinchcliffe, who's a bit further back. So everybody's in the same boat right now.
Closer we get to the end, the closer you'll see cars taking different lines.
Kanaan's pit crew has just put tires out. Tony Kanaan's pit crew has put tires out in front of us on the pit lane. So look for the third place driver to dive in here. Here he comes.
9 laps to go.
Scott Dixon also pitting. Matty Brabham was the other car leading into the pit lane there.
Under 77, guys.
Jan?
And even though they put out tires for Tony Kanaan, look for those who stop now with only 8 laps to go. They may not take the tires because all they need is fuel, but they're going to go for Tony Kanaan with tires. He won't need a whole lot of fuel, so this is a strategy call. I think there'll be others who might try a splash without taking tires.
Kanaan had a little bit of trouble getting going, it looked like, there out of his pit box.
You know, always, when you know there's a car coming that you would like to beat out of the pit lane, you're a little anxious and lit up those rear tires and just didn't get enough traction by the looks of it.
So Newgarden leading Munoz, now Munoz by Newgarden. 7 laps to go.
So it looks like you managed to keep the lead for a lap and a half.
There's the gap from Kanaan back to the race leaders.
Kanaan's trying to do is he's trying to run some great laps right now. He'll try and get past Matty Brabham, who's going a little slower than him. But Kanaan wants to just put some laps down. So when the other guys come in pit lane, he hopes that he's made enough time up that he comes out and he's contention with them for the victory. So
with the shuffling of all that's happened in the last 100 miles of this race, Hinchcliffe is third, 3 seconds behind the leaders. Oriol Servia is up to fourth. Alexander Rossi is fifth. Now Rossi passing Servia as Oriol pits. Will these two run out of gas? Will they come to pit road? If so, when and how will it shake out? Everyone here at Indianapolis on this front stretch side standing up as the pit stops begin to unfold in the pit side grandstands.
Newgarden in the pits.
Simon Pagenaud ahead of him. 5 laps to go. Hinchcliffe also pitting this lap. Doc?
Here's Joseph Newgarden. They said it's going to be a splash of fuel. He was only like 2 laps short. And rolling in front of him, James Hinchcliffe. 5 seconds of fuel for Newgarden. Hinchcliffe likewise just getting a top off, and he is away for the final laps at Indy.
Start here, buddy.
And here comes Munoz. Doc?
And the final stop, this could be the critical stop that determines who wins or loses this race. 24-year-old Carlos Munoz, a huge Juan Pablo Montoya fan, said, I want to do what Juan did in 2000. 4 seconds of fuel, he is away.
Watching Tony Kanaan. So now Alexander Rossi will become the new leader of this race with Helio Castroneves in second. There's Rossi in the 98. Graham Rahal is a lap down to him. Rahal in the red car right behind him.
And we have 3 laps to go.
So the question is, was he gentle enough on the fuel mileage to be able to make it to the end?
He last pitted at 164, 36 to go.
Much like the other guys did at lap 164, they came in. Was he far enough back and, like I said, soft enough on the gas pedal to maybe not have to come in for the splash of fuel? He looks like he's starting to run just a slower pace, guys. 2:14 that last lap. Tony Kanaan was about 2:21.
2 laps to go. Can a rookie win the 500 on an economy run?
What a story that would be.
Letting everybody go. He had a half a lap lead on Carlos Munoz, who came off the pit lane ahead of those who were the leaders. He's coming to the white flag. 1 more lap to go.
No, it's half a lap lead, clutch and coast, save fuel, clutch and coast.
Boy, I'm just thinking about Robbie Gordon running out of gas back in 1999.
There's Munoz in the blue and black car. He and Newgarden are going to race for second at the moment unless Rossi runs out of fuel. He's off of turn 2. He's half a lap to go.
Full throttle, full throttle, full throttle, full throttle.
Message is you're now going too slow.
Got this, bring it home, he's down to 2. Hey, push.
He's done it.
Checkered flag is in the air. A first-timer is going to win the 100th Indianapolis 500-mile race. California's Alexander Rossi to the checkered flag, and he's done it.
Checkered flag, you just won the Indy 500, baby! Oh my God. Awesome job! Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys. Awesome job, buddy. Great job, everybody. I'm out of fuel, guys.